A long, long time ago, in a far, far away place called Blackistan, there were wars, and these conflicts were called the Blackistan Wars. And throughout these wars, there arose a man of royal lineage, and his name was BenjaminDeSouza. He brought forth a sword that will shine light in darkness, free the captive minds, and bring truth and justice. His eyes glimmered like ember. His skin was like fine burnished steel, and as he walked, behind him he left a glistening wake. This is the story of BenjaminDeSouza, the Prince and the Warlord. Yo, what's happening? It's BenjaminDeSouza here, the Prince, back with another classic. And I would like to speak about some things that I've heard, mainly secondhand, on what was said on the breakdown of woman's perspective. Shout out to Sister George and Concrete Rose. And the main point that I really want to address, I'm going to try to make this quick, but before I do that, let me preference this by saying I didn't listen to the stream in its entirety. I came in on one point where this one sister was saying, you need to give us something to submit to, and I clicked off the stream. Now, further in the day, I've been hearing streams where people are talking about what was being said on there, and it was basically the same tropes. You guys need to protect us. You guys need to build in order. You know, if you build it, they will submit argument, right? And it's an old horse that they just keep beating. But whatever, I guess we gotta go over this shit again. So, speaking for myself, if I am lacking in certain areas of my life to the point to where it prohibits me from getting the women that I desire, then it is incumbent upon me to improve those areas that I'm lacking, right? Whatever it is, whether it be mouthpiece, body game, or money. You know what I mean? Money being the number one thing that all women are looking for, provisions, right? You know, if I'm lacking in those three areas, it will be incumbent upon me to improve in those areas if I want the caliber of woman that I want, right? Okay, let's look at the inverse of that. And hold on, before we look at the inverse, I believe it was said on the panel. Somebody, I heard it secondhand, so, you know, whatever. That the main sister that was railing on this point, she said, well, there aren't any good men for me to submit to. All of you niggas are basically broke dusty. It's the broke dusty argument. I can't find a man that I'm willing to submit to because all you niggas is lacking. Okay, well, by that measure, you're not going into the inverse of what I laid down about me personally. The inverse of that is, if you are not attracting the men whom you desire, don't you think it would be incumbent upon you, ma'am, to improve those areas, to improve those metrics? Just saying. Whether it be submission, demureness, and your beauty, was as much as you can improve your beauty, as far as that's concerned. You know, high value men are looking for those three things. Guess what? Low value men are looking for those same three things as well. So it, it then becomes, and once you improve in those areas, it then becomes incumbent upon you to choose the best man out of the lot that you attract. That's on you. Just like if I improve my money situation, my what did I say? My body game, and what else? What else did I say? Whatever. The three metrics that I laid down. Just like if I improve in those three areas, the top value women like those areas, like those, and the low value women like those. So I'm gonna attract them all. But it's incumbent upon me to sift through and find the best one. So quite frankly, it's not that there aren't brothers out here who aren't worth submitting to. I just think that, yeah, they are. They're just not approaching you. And as far as this submission goes, I mean, that's not even up for discussion. That's why I peeked my head in the door, heard about probably about 30 seconds of it, and then just bounced. Didn't even hop on the panel because it's nothing to discuss. It's not up for debate. Oh, and furthermore, why are you even getting with a guy whom you're not gonna submit to? Why even get into a relationship with a guy whom you're not gonna submit to? I don't get that. If I'm dating and I get with a chick and she's unwilling to submit to me, I'm gonna take her out of girlfriend, potential wife role and position, and then I'm gonna put her into Tatiana bust down position. Simple as that. Then I'll ride that ride until she's ready to move on to another man. But no. So I mean, from what I heard, the brief little snippet that I heard on that panel, and the secondhand comments that I heard on various panels throughout the day, man, there ain't nothing to talk about, bro. It's really not. Chick, why are you getting with it? Why are you entertaining a dude whom doesn't possess the attributes that you claim if he did possess you would submit to? No, it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse. That's all it is. And I theorize that a lot of black women like it this way. They really do like it this way. And we've broke down the concept of black women getting with compromised men in some capacity. Because with a compromised man, she technically doesn't have to submit, because technically he isn't hitting on all cylinders that he needs to be for her to, quote unquote, to submit. So she's in a relationship getting her non-sexual attention needs met, and if he's helping out on the bill, she's getting a roommate, and if he's blowing her back out, he's gratifying her sexually. So she's getting all her needs met without having to submit. It's perfect. It's the perfect crime. It really is. It really is. Inversely, like what was said on I want to believe Bernard Riley's panel earlier today, or was it yesterday, when Super Triz says that he likes the way the current dating market is, that being, black women not marriage minded, they want to just ride the cock carousel, because that affords him the environment to where he can put up Wilt Chamberlain numbers. So you have on both sides, you got black men, some, not all, but you have some black men who want chicks to be independent and want them to be, how you say, non-monogamous minded and non-marriage minded. That way they can just come, they can get their little rotation going. You feel me? They can get a whole team, you know. Friday night come around, you know, the number they call up, they text the number one. Number one don't come through, they text the number two. She don't come through. Go on down the list. You know what I'm saying? They like it that way. You know what I mean? That way the black man doesn't have to, black men who have this mindset, they don't have to give up non-sexual attention in some cases. They don't have to spend money, money that's needed to take care of a woman or take care of a household. And they don't have to answer. They're not beholden to a monogamous dynamic as well. So, you got black men over here, certain segment on fuckery, and then you got certain segment of black women over here that's on fuckery. The rub is, if you break down the two scenarios that I laid down about the black female fuckery and the black male fuckery, the black male fuckery, in this case, he wants to stay single and he just wants a team of chicks to hit. The black woman wants to be in a relationship, but she doesn't want to be beholden to the man. She wants the man to help pay her bills and listen to, her fucking war stories from work and give her good dick, but she doesn't want to be beholden to his authority. So it's like, okay, all right, I guess. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. Get up on that.